Hi, I'm Sarah O'Brien, and this is my Web 2.0 and mobile application demonstration video. It's for my WWU EDU 580 class and has to do with applications to schools. The first tool that I'm going to talk about is Google Drive, which allows users to store files in the cloud for free so that hard drive space is freed up. It allows users to share files, edit documents, spreadsheets, and presentations with collaborators. Some people may not like Google Drive or the applications within it because most users are accustomed to using Microsoft Office. And it can be frustrating to learn a new program and new shortcuts. The applications don't have as many options as Microsoft Office either. And some users may prefer sharing and editing on hard copies of documents instead of in an internet space. If someone in a group has editing privileges for a document or a sheet or a presentation, they may accidentally ruin the original document, which after editing no longer exists since Google saves your work every few seconds. There are many applications within a school setting. An administrator can use this in various ways, including sharing documents with teachers of students in ISS or who are absent. That way they can gather homework assignments collaboratively in one place, and then everyone would be able to view this document and update it in a live fashion if needed. Or if a student needed to add a comment, you just press a comment thread, and a student may be able to comment back or ask questions to an instructor. An administrator can also use this as a shared space for sharing data. That way that data can be shared amongst teachers who it applies to or administrators who it applies to, and then at a PLC meeting or a staff meeting you can collaborate about that data, or even online through comments. An administrator can also use this as a space to write, share, and edit district or building curriculum, which can then be shared with students, parents, and the community. The next tool that I'm going to talk about is Wordle. And Wordle is basically an online tool that's really simple to use. It creates word clouds by pasting or entering text into the program. The most frequent words from the original text appear more in the word cloud. Fonts, layouts, and colors can be changed to make the word cloud look nice. This tool is extraordinarily easy to use. You don't need an account, and it has multiple applications which all result in a product with a aesthetic value. For this program, you do need the newest version of Java, which is free, but may require you to restart your computer. And if you don't get the result you want at first when you cut and paste and create your word cloud, you may need to spend more time than you want editing a word cloud. There's lots of applications within the school setting. An administrator could create a word cloud using notes from a mission or vision statement meeting and post in a variety of places for inspiration and positive culture promotion. So here, that's what I did here. We had our vision work. The teachers collaborated and decided what our vision for our students were and made objective statements. So I copied that and then pasted it here in the program. You paste it into a text box, press go, and then you get this nice word cloud. And I really like the teen font, and I really like the color palette with cool colors. And then if you don't like that, you can always try around, or if you just press the randomize button over and over again, it gives you lots of really nice options and maybe one that you really like. So also instructors can use this as an assignment tool in creative writing. For instance, after a student creates a short story, he or she can input the data into Wordle and create a word cloud for a cover page or for a presentation. An advisory instructor or counselor could take notes from class meetings or a presentation and create a word cloud to be posted in classrooms or hallways for inspiration or to influence classroom culture in a positive way. And then the last tool that I'm going to talk about is the mobile app Wolfram Alpha, which also exists as a website, and there's a lot of offshoots or extra apps attached to it. Wolfram Alpha is an app that combines a knowledge pool and a computational power to compute exact answers to a search. So it's a search engine, but it's a computational search engine, not a traditional search engine like Google. The strengths of this tool is that it gives you significant amounts of data on what you want within seconds, such as how to solve a mathematical calculation step by step with the correct solution at the end, related formulas, concepts, theories, and images. And this tool also gives you information from a highly reliable source instead of the user who's searching needing to discern credibility or dealing with ads while trying to find information. This tool can be challenging to learn at first since it's not a traditional search engine. It takes some time getting adjusted to. So like you may search for something like the theory of relativity, and you think that you might get something like the history of the theory of relativity or information on scientists, but instead it interprets it within its means. And so in this case, when you search and when it computes, you actually end up with it searching the word relativity. And so then you get general topics and equations within that topic, which may or may not be what you're looking for at first. So some educators also view this as a tool for students to cheat on homework, especially math and science homework, because it will calculate values for the student or solutions. And then depending on what you're using the app for, you may also need to purchase additional apps. The search engine itself as a mobile app costs $2.99, and then depending on your needs, there's all these course assistant apps and reference apps that give you more help in specific areas, and they all cost as well. So you could spend quite a bit of money, again, depending on your needs. And all of these course assistant apps are pretty incredible. You can take a picture with your phone, and Wolfram Alpha will calculate whatever the problem that you took a picture of. So pretty handy. Applications in a school setting. This is obviously valuable for a math teacher, and I really think any content area teacher. There's also music here and astronomy and geography, some kind of elective type credits. So if you have a student that's either ahead or behind in a math class, Wolfram Alpha will give students step-by-step instructions for how to solve a problem that you enter. So you have the advantage of kind of it being a teacher in itself. And so it's really, really nice because like if a student's struggling in trig, you can just put in sine of 42 and it not even specify degrees or radians. It automatically gives you information in degrees and then gives you the options of radians instead and gives you additional information and results on that. A language arts instructor could use this for vocabulary instruction. I do vocabulary units once a quarter, and it gives you an incredible amount of information on the word outside of the definition, like dictionary.com would, such as the definition, pronunciation, first date known in English, origins, synonyms, rhymes, and then translations, even your Scrabble score for that particular word. A social studies or geography teacher could use this app for an assignment such as where would the best place on earth to live be? I feel like I've made a pretty good choice as a student, so I would start off with searching Missouri, but it gives you a wealth of information on places all over the world, and then lots of supporting details or evidence for why that would be the best place in the world, even educational data within a state or within another place in the world. And so all of these tools are fairly simple to use. Some require some adjusting to, but for the most place I see especially Google Drive and Wolfram Alpha as things that are going to transition well into Web 3.0 and will be really important assets and tools for the 21st century classroom. Thank you very much and have a good day.